crashed again. She crashed. I don't have no idea I don't know what the problem is with it, why it crashes like that. I try to keep it close as I can, so to where it normally has plenty of service. Well, part one crashed. It made it last week it crashed a time or so, and this week it done the same. You should have run for an adult beverage. Guys, I apologize for that. Y'all give us a thumbs up if you would. We trying. I just don't know what could be causing it though. I don't know if it's my phone getting hot. What causes it? But I try not to keep it plugged up, because several weeks ago somebody told me that if it's plugged up charging while it's doing it, that could make it get hot and shut down. But that time it just cut completely off. When I looked at it and looked back, the screen was black, and I had to turn it back on, and it come up on the home screen. So it shut itself all the way down that time. What were we talking about when it crashed? Supper was some good. Yeah, I ain't had no supper yet. I watched a NASCAR race, and as soon as it come off, I come out to the shop and was piddling out here for a few minutes about balers. I was talking about cutting hay. Mr. David said they haven't changed their knives in 100 acres. And that's one thing that I've noticed makes a lot of difference in ours. If you'll keep fresh knives on the cutters, it cuts it a lot better, and it seems to be a lot easier on the tractor and stuff when we, keep fresh cutters on it. And pickup teeth, yep. Another thing we might try to work on this winter is making a set of gathering wheels to go on the front of our baler. Because if we close the rake up anymore, and then you get the hay where it's a good bit thicker, then it'll bunch them up. Yeah, if we close it up more, then the hay gets a little in a thick area, then it'll ball up at the back and create a big jam. So I'm thinking about trying to make us a set of gathering wheels to go right on the front of the baler. Just to stick out 6-8 inches on each side. So that might be another project that we'll work on. But the knives make a big difference that I can see. And Ricker will have them. I see online some of the other guys, they have them. Gathering wheels, yeah. Yeah, they'll be like 18, 20-inch diameter wheels. Something just like's on the rake. I thought about taking 2 Hiller blades. Get me 2 Hiller blades. You can get them in a 12-inch. A 12-inch Hiller blade, and then taking me a 3/4 inch thick rubber mat and cutting me out a circle, and then cutting little fingers on it, then bolting that to the Hiller blade and making the bracket to go right on the front of the header. So when you pick the header up, they picked up out of the way. For the next 2 NASCAR races. Yeah, I am too. I like my racing. I can't believe that Jimmy Johnson hadn't won nothing all year. And that him and Chad Canals are splitting up, going different ways. Put them on a spring setup. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'd like to do that. And other than that, our balers, that's a little slow. I got a feeling that 22 has made his bed hard for when it comes to Homestead with Martin Truex. Truex is probably going to make sure that he don't win. We live a half mile behind Front Row Motorsports Shop. Yeah, I can't believe that Furniture Row is going away. I kind of tend to think that Joe Gibbs owned it or run that operation anyway. Is what it seems like from the outside looking, you know, just my opinion. It seems like he called a bunch of the shots anyway. I'd like to go to the, I think they got a sale this coming weekend. I'd like to go to one. I'd like to go to a sale. They got a couple of tractors. We're going to try to go and keep our eyes open. Try to find us around 100 horse calved in still. That's what we still want to find one. It's in our price range. Gives pulled on the strings, you'd say. It seems like it from, like I said, from my opinion, from me looking in, it seems like that and now he's taking in the, where he did have the 78 team like under his belt. Now I think he's taking into the Levine family racing team. And they're going to be like a satellite team to Gibbs Racing. It's just starting to rain out there now, y'all. I don't know what the I don't know what the weather's supposed to be tonight, but I don't think they was calling for rain. But it's sprinkling for sure. Any of y'all got anything y'all want to chat about? Anything in particular? could be possible too. Said I think that he's going to the Levine family racing now. It's going to be like a little satellite team. Going for the young Nemechek guy. Yeah, if he goes to that Levine as a satellite team, I've been hearing that like Suarez will go there, and that Truex will go into 19, and Cole Perns will be on the 19 with him. That's what I've read and seen a couple places. It's hard, like I said, it's hard to believe that as good as Jimmy Johnson's been for so many years, that him and Chad Canals, that Chad Canals has had a magic wand forever, and he could just wave that thing, buddy, and that 48 would make the rest of them pay. Ralph, you a Kyle Busch fan? Suarez can go racing the hills of Mexico. Well, who do y'all think's going to win the championship this year? You a Samantha Bush fan? They do a lot of stuff for the women and stuff that has the fertility problems. I'm a Kyle Busch man too. I'm a Kyle Busch man also. Yeah, the Harvick has been good all year, and last year the Fords has been real good. So I just don't think Logano's gonna have a chance because of him and Truex, the way he raced Truex last week. Yeah, he said IVF, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my whole family's Kyle Busch. We pull for him pretty hard. I just never say it because I don't want to run none of y'all off over politics, and I don't want to run none of y'all off over racing. I pulled for Dale Jarrett before he retired. Yeah, you're right. Eric Almirola ain't. Yeah, I like my racing now. Yeah, I think number 10 is Eric Almirola, I think. I tell you what, he's doing good in that 10 car this year. All them Stewart Haas cars is running real good. I can't believe the difference that 10 car from last year to this year. Dale Earnhardt Sr., he was the man now. Like that move last week that Truex and them was mad over. Shit, Earnhardt Sr. would have put that bumper to any of them. It didn't matter who it was. A win was a win. And he could go get it. I like the racing. I like them to race hard too now. Danica's leg must have been too light. I tell you what though, she was a lot prettier than them other guys out there. No, they didn't call it. You're exactly right. And I tell you what else. I was never a Jeff Gordon fan, but that guy could drive a car too. And I didn't never see him retiring that soon because I really thought that he had more left. Jeff Gordon was a real good driver. Oh, there's a spider. Let me step on him. I had a spider running across my floor in my shop. Hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? I went from one extreme to the next. Yeah, we talking about everything, Scott. We on racing right now. Ralph, do you ever go over to the shop? Do you ever have time to go over there and check it out? There's a guy here local that owns a bunch of tire stores, Black's Tire Service. They run a truck, and they run a couple Cup Series race. I think they run Daytona this year, and they run one or two other ones. I'm trying to think who they had driving it, but that's probably about 40 minutes from me to their shop. They out of the about 40 minutes away, and I stopped in there a couple times. We went up to a bunch of the shops years ago. No, don't do no tour. You just go over there and talk to them, get to know them. When you see them going into work, you go in there with them. I'd be over there, man, if I was that close, they'd have to call the law on me. What's that? Son, what the hell happened to your shirt? Sorry about that language.
That ain't my shirt.
Son, that shirt is about 2 times too little for you. What in the world happened to it? Yeah, I would go in there and check them out. They'd have to run me off. Yeah, my number one son. If I turn that camera where y'all can see the shirt he's got on. I don't know what in the world.
It ain't mine.
Well, why in the world would you have it on?
I ain't have no other one.
Son, it looks like a belly shirt. No sleeves. You about to get in the camera? Keep on coming over here. Everybody better see what I'm talking about. What you got, Scott? What y'all working on? Do I need to turn this camera so you don't get in front of it? Son?
Yeah, do that.
I'm turning it so he can be able to eat his peanut. He's eating some of them boiled peanuts that we made. No, he ain't gonna have no earring here. Yeah, I was young. I don't know where he got it from. I think his mom was getting a little bit too lax on him, I reckon. Also, they used the old Kmart 2016 building. Okay. No tattoos. Yeah, that last one crashed. And if this one crashes, y'all, like I said, if it's not me just killing it on purpose, but if I don't tell y'all by it, I mean, it was a crash, and I probably won't start another one tonight. I've aggravated y'all long enough. But if it crashes, then that'll just be it for tonight. But if not, I'll tell you bye. No earrings around my house, my boys either. Or they will get a dress to wear. That's exactly right. No, he ain't getting no earrings and all that. People talking about he grown, they be grown. Yeah, they might about legally be grown. But when they still sliding their feet under my table eating. When they sliding their feet under my table eating, they're gonna follow the rules of the house. And they ain't hard to follow, and they ain't crazy rules, but we're gonna have rules. I'll be in there shortly, buddy. And take that shirt off. No, we don't have crazy rules. Buff Ranch. I don't know what it was. The size was cut crazy. And myself in my dead thought. Yeah, I love my kids and my wife. I don't want my kids to never feel like they've got to go nowhere. As long as they're productive members of society and contribute and pull their weight and try and give it their best, then they're welcome. We had short hair in the hippie days. Watched this sound like yesterday being in the running park today. You're in the market for a red hiller. Well, if you don't want one to bark, you don't want a beagle, because that beagle out there barks and barks and but we're gonna have some puppies here. I don't know exactly how soon it'll be, but our red and blue hiller's gonna have puppies. But that beagle that y'all hear barking out there, his mama and daddy died when he was being born. And we found him. They weren't our dogs. Then we found him, and my wife took the puppy and raised it from day one in the house on a bottle. Fed him out of a little teeny bottle. And then that sucker barks steady. You can let him out and he barks. You can put him up, he barks. And his bark is so loud. Yeah, he barked. I mean, his voice sounds like it's an elephant-sized dog, and he ain't big as the boots you wear. But the red and blue hillers is pretty good dogs. I like them. If our cow videos got any more views, I would show some more of the cow stuff. But when we post a video with the cows, they don't get no views, and so I about quit making them. That red healer of ours is the male. He's smart. I tried to create playlists on my channel. So if you'll go to our page or our channel, there should be a cow, there's farming, then there's the drone videos, and then there's the cow videos, and like our family trip when we go somewhere, and reviews if I use something and like it or don't like it. That's all I know is it's on our channel and it's under categories or playlists. But yeah, the red heeler's smart. I mean, if you carry him in the pen with you, the cow or the bull is gonna have to kill him before he'll get on top of you. He'll get between you and the cow and will not back down. I haven't seen him back away yet. But one downside that I have seen is he don't like a lot of other dogs unless they are around him. You know, if you put them together, then his aggression goes down. But if he's here and another dog comes in the yard, it ain't pretty. Thank you, Mr. David. Yeah, he's aggressive to other dogs. If another one just comes up in the yard. But if he's in the truck, you can't drag him out of it. I've never seen him mess with a cat. I've never seen him. But we don't have no cats now. But I know there's cats in my neighborhood here, you know, around. I've seen cats. But I've never seen him. But I mean, even if he gets after another dog, I mean, if we call him, he comes off. Just like the cows. If he's on the cow and you call him off, he comes off. He listens good. The female, she's a year younger, and she's not quite there yet. So you think that's why we don't have no cats around? I hope not. I hope you don't mama cut nobody else's animal. Yeah, I feel a lot better when we go into cow pen. If we can have him with us though, like I said, if you're doing something like the other week when our bull got out, one of our bulls got out and got in my neighbor's cow pen and was trying to breed them, and we had to pull him literally from trying to mount cows and put him in a corral and then push him in a trailer. He'll get in there and do his job. I said he don't know to quit. And that's dangerous when their hormones and testosterone is, raging with them girls, and you trying to make him do something you don't want him to do. It feels good to have the dog there. I used to like to keep a couple cats in our farm buildings, you know, where we keep feeding stuff. So that way the mice and stuff would come in there. But my wife and them, they would feed them so much. The cat would be 20 pounds and laying around all the time and wouldn't care to chase a mouse or rat. So we quit messing with them. We put the cats around them. You put cats around it and feed them some, and then like I said, they would keep the rodents out the building. And then you get to going out there and you see a bucket of feed all the time, and then there's 2 buckets, and next thing you know, the cat's 20 pounds and laid up on the hay, sleep all day. Open the door and rats and mice running everywhere, and cats in there asleep. There's a small cat treat in the morning. That's what I tried to tell them. But you ain't gonna win. Mr. Davis said the last bull you had was a Holstein. Bad character. We got rid of a few calves last week, a small load. Some that we generally would have kept until the spring, but we went ahead and moved them on out and freed up a little bit of hay for the winter. Then our wash machine tore up. Had to get a wash machine yesterday for the house, so I could have clean clothes to wear. Yeah, man, that time change just got me feeling like it's late. I don't know what time it is. 7:30, 8:30. It's probably got to be a few minutes after 9. Probably 9:12. 9:16. That was a close guess there now, Scott. 9:12. That was 4 minutes off. That's pretty good. And I ain't seen a clock since 7:30. No, I haven't yet, Mr. David. She's had me neck deep, bent over and fighting the wash machine and dryer and honey-do list. She keeps me busy. Honey-do, that's exactly right. Thanks for stopping in here, Buff Ranch. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with us. Them cow videos is on the channel in the playlist. Check them out. I'm sure y'all can hear that beef out there. No, I don't want to sleep on the couch. I like to sleep in bed. think we got to go tomorrow and get all of our equipment moved and make a decision if we're going to try to, what we're going to do with that last 30 acres. I said, I really want to make me 10 or 20 silage bales. I hate to bring the equipment home and then have to carry it right back past the place to go to the other farm. What did I find out about the tractor? Which tractor? Which tractor is that, Scott? I looked at 2 or 3. You're talking about the one from last Sunday night. That was the Ford. What was that? 9,000. My phone is about to die, y'all. It just said 10%. He told me that he couldn't send me a link to it unless I was on Facebook or something, and I don't know how to do all that, to tell you the truth, and I forgot about it. Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Alabama Farmer was telling me that. Then when I got off, he said he texted me or sent me a message somehow. And he couldn't do it without doing it through Facebook Messenger or something. But it's hard enough to keep up with YouTube and Snapchat, Instagram. Well, I don't do Snapchat. I do have an Instagram though. So maybe we'll run across something here through the winter. We'll get the equipment brought home. Alright guys, low on funds. Yep, and that's about always. Low on funds and about time for Santa Claus. Yeah, I got 2 teenagers. Do you have teenagers too, Scott? Low on funds and Santa Claus ain't far off. Hey, Ohio Hilltop. I'm gonna plug my phone up, y'all. If it crashes and dies, I appreciate all y'all stopping in. Hold on. Hey, SLC Farms, how y'all doing? If this thing crashes, I just plugged it up. Ohio Hilltop, how you doing? Yeah, if it cuts off, your oldest is 23, a 19 and a 17-year-old. Yeah, it crashed on us earlier and I pulled a nut up. Any of y'all got any idea what will cause them to crash? Is it just my phone overheating probably? Because I do have it in an OtterBox case. So we don't beat it up too bad at, on the tractor and stuff. I tried to research it to see if it was overheating, and that's kind of what I see. Overcast and rainstorms. Yeah, we got all that hay finished last week on the videos we done. We got probably 30 acres left right now on the ground. We're trying to decide if we're gonna mess with it or not. I do want to do 20 silage bales just to try to experiment with that. See how hard it is and how it works out and if my cows like it. So we're gonna try to do, 10 or 20 bales wrapping it, without the equipment. We're gonna try to hand wrap it or stack it like DLK told us to do. Either stack it and wrap it with plastic, or either wrap each bale individual somehow. But other than that, the hay's pretty much done for the year, I believe. No, we do not have a wrapper. We're going to try to wrap them by hand. Yeah, we're going to try to wrap them by hand. You'll like to see that. Well, if we do it, y'all gonna see it. That's part of the deal. Just about what we do. I mean, there's some things that we don't show, but if I wrap them, y'all gonna see us doing it. So I just want to do a few. I want to do 10 or 20. So that way, if they turn out good, there'll be enough to feed them, and see how the cows do, if they like them. The hay turned out good last week that we done. It dried. And I didn't think it was going to dry, but it dried good. And if it wouldn't have dried, I was going to try to figure out how to wrap them before the rain come on Friday. But they dried in plenty of time. If y'all ain't give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. You've heard some need it and some don't. Yeah, I've heard that too. So that's why I want to do a few. I don't want to do a lot of them. But I like learning new stuff and experimenting and trying to find different ways to get the same result. So like, for instance, if that hay wasn't dry last week, then, I would know how to do this next year. If it comes to the point where it's raining, we're not able to get it dry, then just, knowledge is king to me. I want to know more. I want to steady learn. Got 200 acres done last week. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up. We got 10 now. We got 10 people in here and 10 thumbs up. Yeah, I want to be just like a sponge. I want to learn from any of y'all that have knowledge and y'all put it forward. I want to learn from it. I want to make it better. Where are you located, SLC? Did you say York earlier? I see somebody just asked where was York at. York. That's very familiar sounding, but I can't quite place it. I'm gonna write it down where I can look when I get off of here tonight. Near Rock Hill, that's right. Near Charlotte. We used to go up to Rock Hill, up the whistle stop. Used to be an RC shop up there called the Whistle Stop. We'd go up there and race RC cars and stuff on some weekends. That's been quite a few moons ago. Is the Whistle Stop still there? I think it was the Whistle Stop. They had a on-road track behind the building. They had a couple of dirt tracks. We'd go up there and have a bunch of fun. Had a RC track at your farm for a couple of years. Fat bottom RC. We'd go up there somewhere next to Charlotte that way to a guy that used to race the trucks, Lance Norick or something like that. He'd have a big race every winter up there at his RC track, and we'd go up there to that one. Whistle Stop changed name, but still there. Wow, that's been many moons. No, not now. We mess with some dirt cars, some. Take care of hi, buddy. I'm glad you stopped in here to chat with us. Hope y'all have a good week, buddy. No, we mess with dirt cars a little bit. Real dirt, dirt cars. And I drove for a buddy here a while back, and we raced ours. We're thinking about building another one. Yeah, they're expensive. Anything that's fun costs a lot. It's a cow pasture now. Yeah, we pretty much all of our time now goes to raising cows and producing hay. When we ain't losing hay. When it ain't flooded and spend all yours on tractors. A tractor is a lot better to spend it on than a race car. The tractor could make you some money. The race car is gonna take you money, for sure. The bell rained on hay today. It's raining here now. It's raining out there now. I can hear it on the building. Thanks. Love to all of America. You're a good person. Make America strong. We try. Thanks for joining in there. Love to all America. Appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in and hanging out with us on Sunday nights. We try to do them every Sunday night, about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to drop a video every night between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's a pain driving. When I was in my buddy's equipment week before last, and I was trying to watch videos, or when I was trying to do a live, I was trying to do a live and trying to read it, and man, that's a lot to keep up with. I've got a Cub tractor, Scott, that you might be interested in. Yeah, I've got a Cub, the whole tractor. Won't hitch put on the back of it. I don't know how to use talking text either, but I know that the auto spell check, whatever it is, sure messes up a bunch of my comments when I try to respond. Thanks, Live. Yeah, I like watching other farm stuff too. I watch a bunch of other farm guys stuff. Get out, and my wife says that's so crazy or so weird that how I get out and do hay and cows all day and come in and take a shower and eat, and I get right on and try to watch as many videos as I can that people that I subscribe to and that subscribe to us. It's hard to keep up with them all though, y'all. They don't speak Southern. Yeah, I reckon I lose it then. And then I'd be trying to type something in, like responding. Twin turbo diesel race tractor. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, there is a lot of good channels out there. First tractor that replaced the horse. Some of my tractors is from back then, Mr. David. I think my 80 we still use as a 47 or 48, 1947 or 48 model. Farm tractor racing. Yeah, these people say, man, back in the day. I said, man, I'm still farming back in that day. I've got a Cub, and we put a small 3-point hitch on the back. I think I've got the rolling cultivators that we made to go under it. We made rolling cultivators to go under it that you can actually bed your garden rows up. You found me through farming life. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad each and every one of you's here. The rolling cultivators, we've got, I think I got a scrape blade to go up under it, like for scraping your driveway and stuff. It's sitting at one of my farms. We got a 140 also. Yeah, Mr. Eric's been, all I know about Mr. Eric, he's nice to me. I mean, all I can, tomorrow thing, people might feel different, I might feel different, but I like each one of you. You spend all day cultivating a Cub in a cornfield. Yeah, they. A diss and such. There's a lady right here that's got does yours have the fast hitch on it? There's a lady that's got I think she's got a small disc and maybe a single row planter that's fast hitch, international fast hitch. And you can pick that stuff up pretty You can get that stuff pretty reasonable from her. She had a bush hog and stuff, and I drug my feet and didn't get up with her week before last when we was baling all that hay, and she got rid of one disc. Motorsports, competitive racing modifiers. I can't see but half of your comment there. Love to America. When your comment comes up, it don't look like everybody else's. Everybody else's fits on my screen, but yours is not. Yours don't show up like theirs. Now see that second part you just put there, same as tractor racing. I can see that because it's short. Justin Cotton. Come home white. Y'all, the video we done on them peanut combines. Yeah, our cub, the cub that we got didn't have a hitch on it. I said, my dad, he can pretty much build anything, and he made a 3-point hitch. When I say made, he made the arms. He made the pieces that come up from your arms to the top, or that swivel and all. He made all them swivels, and we use it for a while. And the hydraulics is strong on it. It'll actually pick up one of these hay bales that we make. Because I put a hay spear on the 3-point hitch just to try it. It'll pick up enough weight that it'll pick the front end off the ground. So the little hydraulic pump's strong on it. We did have a belly mower that went up under it. But I think somebody walked off with it from the farm. Somebody wanted it worse than we did. Nice farm wire. It's unreal how dusty of a job that peanut combine makes. And combining peanuts, I don't know how that don't ruin tractors. We tried the bush hog, but the Cub couldn't spin it. I don't think the Cub has, what, 12, 13 horsepower? Maybe 15. I don't know for sure, but they don't have. I don't think they have a bunch of horsepower at all. Maybe I'll get the Cub out and get it over here this winter and make a little video on it. I run the A little bit the other day. It still was not smoking. After putting the Bond Amy or Amy in it. What that done, I don't know. You back from fuel, right? We run the A a little bit again the other day, and I never would have thought it would have helped it any. Don't understand how it could have helped it, but it did. 120 gallons of fuel today. Wow. Do you drive a personal, like your truck, Ralph, or you drive for a company? A company truck. That's all right, loved All America. I can still read part of it, buddy. I read what part I can. You want one of them? And A, not a Super A. Ashley Furniture. Okay, so you got videos on your channel, right? I have to check that out. Let me write that down. Alright, I put that on my iPad, my fancy iPad back there. Pencil and piece of paper. Want to cry? Watch Rick's Last Ride. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm coming back. Last time I walked over there, it cut off. Let's see what I missed. May 2011, according to the Bureau. Power station where Holy Mercy uses 6,500 gallons every hour. That's a lot. PYA has a name. Name has changed. Fuel trucks lined up like a parade. That can't be something they have to do often, then I wouldn't imagine. Because if they have to do that often, that's a lot of resources being used up. Yeah, I do. Yeah, this is all that I do is cows and hay and diddly daddly stuff. That's one I struck on. She might be about fits with beer and set are not good. Yeah, beef cows. We raise beef cows. We used to mess with some dairy calves. We've raised dairy calves too. Was 2,500 pounds in the box. Yep, we raise beef cows. We sell the calves, keep replacements, keep grower calves to keep growing to herd size. They had too many distribution centers. Yeah, we sell the calves each year. SLC Farm has videos. You can write that one down too, SLC.